Pauline Hanson's legal challenges took center stage this week after a federal court ruling further solidified Greens Deputy Leader Mehreen Faruqi's victory in a racial discrimination lawsuit against Hanson. This case stemmed from a 2022 tweet in which Hanson told Faruqi to pack your bags and piss off back to Pakistan. The federal court had deemed the tweet racially discriminatory, ordering Hanson to pay Faruqi's legal costs. Despite the initial ruling, Hanson sought to reduce the legal costs by at least 50%, arguing that Faruqi could have pursued the matter in a lower court. Hanson also highlighted that Faruqi did not succeed in compelling her to donate $150,000 to the Sweatshop Literacy Movement, an organization that supports culturally and linguistically diverse communities. However, Federal Court Justice Angus Stewart rejected Hanson's request to lower the costs. Justice Stewart emphasized that Faruqi had achieved substantial relief, including a declaration that Hanson's tweet violated Section 18C of the Racial Discrimination Act and an injunction requiring Hanson to remove the tweet. He noted that the case served as a pivotal test for both parties. Faruqi aimed to demonstrate the unlawfulness of such discriminatory behavior, while Hanson sought to challenge Section 18C, claiming it infringed on the implied freedom of political communication. Justice Stewart clarified that the complex legal and contentious nature of the case warranted its pursuit in a higher court, rejecting Hanson's argument that it belonged in a lower jurisdiction. This decision upheld the November ruling, which Hanson has since appealed. She expressed gratitude to her supporters, both morally and financially, and vowed to continue the legal battle, possibly escalating it to the High Court. Hanson's legal team has reportedly started a crowdfunding campaign, seeking $1 million to challenge the validity of Section 18C in what she describes as an effort to protect free speech. Mehreen Faruqi characterized her victory as a landmark moment for individuals who have faced racist remarks and discrimination, particularly the often-repeated phrase, "Go back to where you came from." She expressed hope that this case would empower communities to stand against racism and affirm their right to live free from discrimination. Hanson, meanwhile, used the ongoing controversy to reiterate her stance against Section 18C. She warned her supporters that such legal measures could be weaponized to silence dissenting views, labeling her case as an example of left-wing efforts to curb free speech. In related news, Hanson also made headlines for her reaction to businesses reconsidering their Australia Day celebrations. The Australian Venue Company, a pub chain that operates over 200 venues, had initially announced plans to cancel Australia Day events, citing the day's association with pain and sadness for many. However, public backlash prompted the company to reverse its decision, reinstating the events. Hanson took to Facebook to celebrate this reversal, urging Australians to boycott businesses that disrespect our country and its values. She wrote, "Australia Day belongs to all of us, and we should keep it that way." Her followers echoed her sentiments, advocating for a permanent boycott of companies that fail to support national traditions. Hanson's comments sparked both support and criticism, with some arguing that Australia Day should be inclusive and sensitive to the experiences of Indigenous Australians. This debate has long been a contentious issue, with many calling for the day to be moved or rebranded to acknowledge the impact of colonisation on Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander communities. As these stories unfold, they reflect broader conversations in Australia about identity, free speech, and inclusivity. Hanson's legal battles and her stance on national celebrations highlight the polarized views within the country on these significant issues. Thank you for watching Aussie Pulse. Stay tuned for more updates on the stories that matter most to Australians. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.